Okay, hi everyone. I'm here to tell you a little bit about a metabolic smoothie that I've created and to walk you through a timeline of breakfast over the years in the United States. So some of our grandparents and great-grandparents about 100 years ago, their breakfast would look like this. Some protein, maybe an egg, a little bit of veggies. They used a little juice, real butter, and maybe a little side of fruit. As time has evolved and the food industry has evolved, our breakfast has changed over the years. Mom started working, food industry tapped into this and tried to make more convenient foods. So we started moving into cereal and milk and even juice boxes, targeting children, and the story begins. So after this phase, we get into more of the breads, the low-fat meals. We have yogurt that's loaded with sugar. We have our low-fat milk. Anytime you see anything low-fat on an ingredient, there's more sugar. So we started eating more grains and sugar, and then we got into unhealthy fats, along with our cup of coffee in the morning. So it's not a healthy fat like we used to eat 100 years ago. A healthy protein that you see in the eggs and the meat. And the butter as well as a healthy fat. It's really changed, and here we are today with an epidemic of type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. So I'm going to whip up a smoothie. If you're in a hurry and you don't have time to eat like this, I encourage everyone to go back to what our grandparents were eating. Then you can make a smoothie, a healthy smoothie. The first ingredient that I'm going to add is coconut milk. Coconut milk is a healthy fat and it's delicious. It is a medium chain fatty acid, which helps reduce inflammation. I'm going to have you focus more over here. The next ingredient is an organic avocado. I have half of an avocado here. Forgot my spoon. And avocados are rich in carotenoids. This also reduces inflammation and is good for our heart. It lowers blood pressure and helps reduce the risk of developing metabolic syndrome. Again, focus here. The next ingredient we're going to add is half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Cinnamon mimics insulin. This is a wonder spice here. Adding cinnamon will reduce your blood sugars, and it's just healthy for you. Reduces, again, our chances of developing type 2 diabetes. Our next ingredient is organic spinach. Everything's been pre-washed and dried, and so here I'm adding 1.5 cups of organic spinach. The spinach is also filled with vitamin A, E, and K, the fat-soluble vitamins, and you need fat in your diet to be able to absorb these vitamins. So the coconut oil, the coconut milk that we added, as well as our ghee that we're about to add, which is 1 tablespoon, will help us absorb these yummy vitamins. Spinach also reduces inflammation. It's rich in antioxidants, reduces high blood pressure, and prevents heart disease. Our next ingredient is 1 cup of blueberries. Blueberries also have an ingredient in them called pterostilbene, and blueberries are a rich antioxidant. Blueberries lower the bad cholesterol, LDL type of cholesterol, and also can lower blood pressure as well. Our next ingredient is 1/2 cup of walnuts. Walnuts and pumpkin seeds are full of phytosterols, and they help reduce cholesterol in the body as well. And I had added a little bit, just a half of lemon, the juice from a lemon, just to kind of balance out the flavor a bit. And then I'm going to add a few ice cubes. I don't mind this at room temp, but my husband's here filming me, and he likes it to be a little cool and on the smoothie side. So I'm going to add just a couple ice cubes. All right, next I'm going to whip this up. About right. I have this delicious green, thick. Sometimes I add protein powder to this as well. I use a vegan protein powder that's unflavored, and it's delicious. So you can see this is nice and thick and delicious. It's very good. Cheers.